Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. It has begun already. Fubara, we did promise you that Fubara will be doing a lot of reshuffling of his cabinet, and he has begun already in earnest. Names are dropping, and just like the peace deal they agreed to sign, he's beginning to incorporate some persons from the other camp, that's Accomate camp. But shockingly enough, funny enough, one would have expected that there will be a lot of jubilation from the very first name that has been picked and announced. Hopefully, I'm going to give full details on all of that. But there seems to be no jubilation, no congratulatory message coming in quick succession. One would have expected that this has been what they've been looking forward to, insisting that Inyendeba. Now, Inyendeba had begun, and there is no reaction to show that they are super excited. The question now is it that they were expecting a bigger name or a different name? Let's dive into the newspaper to find out exactly what is going on as at some few minutes ago. Now, this is government special announcement, like we did mention some few hours ago, that His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara, the GSSRS, Governor of Rivers State, has approved the appointment of Honorable Benebo Anabrabra as Secretary to the Rivers State Government. The new Secretary to Rivers State Government will be sworn in by His Excellency today by 4 p.m. at the State Executive Council Chambers, Government House, Port Harcourt. Guests are to be seated by 3:30 p.m. ahead of time. Of course, this is signed by Dr. Ono Sariwo Mini, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information and Communication today. Which means it's already celebration is in earnest. One would have expected that there would be a lot of celebration, a lot of jubilation, but alas, that's not what we are seeing. I'm beginning to wonder, is it that they wanted? Don't forget that it's actually replacing Tammy Danagogo. He was actually on that seat before now. He's actually replacing Dr. Tammy Danagogo, who most persons believe that he has done quite a lot of sacrifice. He has been one of those people who stayed long. Don't forget that there are some names that were not dropped because the Supreme Court verdict didn't affect them. One of such names was actually Dr. Tammy Danagogo, and of course the Commissioner for Health, and of course Chief of Staff Eddie Sinehi. But the remaining two big guys are still very much around. I'm referring to the Commissioner for Health, the lady, the daughter of Justice Mary Odele, and retired Judge Mary Odele, and Peter Odele, the former governor of Rivers State. The daughter is the Commissioner for Health, and of course Eddie Sinehi. A lot of persons, I also believe strongly that Eddie Sinehi will not be dropped, although he did mention from reliable sources that there will be a lot of reshuffling. I guess this is one of the reshuffling. But what is really amazing is the fact that the Wikimatics, the supporters of Wiki, they are not smiling. I wonder why. But meanwhile, let me quickly give you a quick update on what is going on. Don't forget that there's been this hush information around town that the assembly members had 350 million allegedly given to them. And a lot of persons have been calling out saying, now what's going on? Are you guys not going to do the needful? Well, they have started doing the needful. But it seems as if the needful is not what people wanted, really. That this is what some of them are saying. They're saying that they are building halls, town halls, community project. That is it, town halls that they're looking at. They're looking at something far more better. But meanwhile, they're also looking at some of the strong guys of Yeson Wike who are performing in House of Rep. But the people of Rivers, they believe that he's not doing so much, that he could do better, that some of the constituency project he's doing is something that any other normal guys can do, and he could actually improve more on what he is bringing. And one of such is Kelechi. They said, according to what we are gathering, they said that some are even calling him -1. I wonder what they're calling -1. They said that you have an army of that they have an army of suffering and smiling youth whom you have impoverished, but they will still go around hailing you as the best just for a chance to earn their next meal. But there was something he brought to their house that's really making boys in the hood to be angry, and I don't know why. According to them, they said that he discussed the issue of Bet Niger, that there are a lot of things to be discussed, but they are going about discussing that, and a lot of. But then again, it's also something to talk about. But he has also decided to give some unique things, like giving out grinding machines as empowerment program, and it's calling it Kenny Tech. Really, Kenny Tech. That there's more money, but why is he giving this kind of small things like this? But well, some said in the community, the kingdom of the blind, with the one-eyed man is the king. Let's celebrate the fact that he even brought out Kenny Tech. Calitech, where you can use it to grind machine, you can, but I do not want to sound ungrateful, but I've seen Fubara do something, even the local government chairman during the time of Obiakpo chairman, that's Ambassador Chijioke Hill. I see performance. My goodness, you will see generator, you will see cars, you see buses, and when I mean empowerment, I think, oh my goodness. After that, they will still give you 500,000 naira to help you to move your business. I don't know if we can see such again, but let's still celebrate the fact that he brought us something, because the 350 million they talked about for the Rivers State Assembly, allegedly so, that they gave to them. At least one of them from I think Oyibo. Saying that it's going to build a town hall meeting, and it's going to be also double as an ICT, and they did a groundbreaking for it. Let's hope that before his tenure runs out, he would finish that project, because it looks as if it's a very big project. He finish that project and also equip it to the teeth. Because any project that looks as if it is ambiguous becomes a white elephant project. It's not the one that will say, well, if you employ, if you vote me in, I will complete this. Come on, we can do this. We can do better than this. Because we saw local government chairman performing. My goodness, this guy has performed. I'm sure that if it was a level playing ground, the likes of Obiakpo chairman, Ambassador Chijioke Hill, and that sugar mayor, some of them will enter again if they put it on level playing ground. But this is politics. It's not always like this. For the now, it's not level playing yet. We're trusting that as time goes on, Nigerians will know their rights and do what they believe is the need for. But we'll keep you updated as more names keep coming out. Because we did promise that there's going to be reshuffling. And sincerely speaking, from my heart of heart, I hope that Edison here will remain as the chief of staff. I don't see anything. I don't see anyone removing him. I said there's a politics being played. Don't forget that even this Edison we are talking about was once a sugar boy to the Oga himself, Wike, yes or Wike. So he's the king of youths. So I don't see them removing him so quickly. That guy is one of the strong pillars of Rivers politics, especially from the youth. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take?